divided over the proposed $1 billion to be spent on fighting insurgency in the Northeast. Accusations have been thrown around. What does the APC have to say? One of the aspirants in the just concluded PDP convention drags the party to court, wants the court to nullify the election that produced Uche Secondus. Is the PDP leadership on a shaky ground? Hello and welcome, everyone. It's the beginning of a brand new week in the month of December 2017, and we have loads and loads of stories to tell you on the world of politics right here on Channels Television. This is Politics Today live on Channels Television. I'm Sean Kimbaloye in Lagos. Where do we begin from? Let's tell you that there are many political stories we are following, making rounds right about this moment, some from the presidency. But let's kick off with other stories we are following for you.
Unusual developments might not be strange in Kogi state politics. This time, the Court of Appeal, Abuja Division, has invalidated the election of Senator Atai Aidoko, representing Kogi East Senatorial District. In a judgment delivered by Justice Abdul Abuki, the court held that Senator Aidoko was not the rightfully elected candidate at the People's Democratic Party's National Assembly elections primaries in 2014. The court consequently ordered that the sum of 1 million naira be paid by Aidoko to Isaac Alfa, whom the court held to be the lawfully nominated candidate of the People's Democratic Party, PDP. Mr. Isaac Alfa, a member of the PDP, was declared winner of the rerun primaries for the PDP, but the party substituted his name with that of Senator Atai Aidoko, who came second. Party, PDP. And more news from Kogi State. It was a weekend filled with movements, with hundreds of PDP supporters and members across Dekina local government area state gathering themselves towards the APC. Leaders of the party say that the campees number up to 10,000. Dekina local government area is one of the largest in terms of voting population. The new members dumping the PDP are received with dancing and great enthusiasm. For the APC government in Kogi State, the presence of projects is a testimony to the exodus into the party.
Your Excellency, on assumption of office, we made it a point of duty to compensate the Kenya local government for the support they gave to APC in the general election and in the supplementary election. You are welcome on board to a political party where governance is zero. You are welcome on board to a political party that creates level playing grounds for everybody.
Then Governor Yahaya Bello officially welcomes the new members by handing them the party's symbol, and for him the Dekampi's decision means a lot.
Let me appreciate the Igala Kingdom. Let me appreciate the youth, and let me appreciate the women for one single thing you have done. But before then, permit me to recognize His Excellency, Ambassador Isaac Onu, that is here in our midst today.
And the wave of defections got to the southwest state of Oyo, where heavyweights in the state, like a former governor under PDP, Alo Akala, a former senator, and several leaders in the PDP dumped the party for the APC.
I congratulate all of you for being this party. Here is ours. This house, APC house, is great for all of us.
Governors and leaders of the APC are on hand to receive the Dekampi's, a political movement that is seen as perhaps the biggest in the recent political history of the Southwest.
Thank you so much, everyone. President Muhammadu Buhari is not going to Niger Republic as planned. His senior special assistant media and publicity, Malam Garba Shehu, had announced on Sunday that Buhari would join some world leaders for the 59th proclamation of the Republic of Niger ceremony in Tawa, Niger. The president cancelled the trip. He said he's had a useful discussion with his counterpart, Mamadou Yusuf, this last weekend during the ECOWAS meeting, so there won't be any need to travel to Niger. Meanwhile, a delegation of state governors from Katsina, Yobe, and Borno, and the Minister of State for Foreign Affairs will represent the president there. To taking stories from the presidency, the president has extended the tenure of his service chiefs. A statement from the public relations officer to the Minister of Defense, Colonel Tuka Guzo, says President Buhari's action comes after reviewing the ongoing military operations across the nation and efforts of the Chief of Defense Staff and other service chiefs in counterinsurgency operations in the northeast, coupled with the security situation in the Niger Delta region. The statement adds that the extension is in pursuant to the powers conferred on the president in the Section 218 of the 1999 Constitution. Now, into some politics now, party politics this time around. Well, if you had seen the PDP National Convention and you thought perhaps everything is set because you will see the reconciliation of the party swing into action. Well, the work of the PDP reconciliation team is now more complicated, and here is the reason. One of the candidates will run for the office of the chairman of the party. You remember him now? Professor Tahid Adedoja has dragged the party to court. He says his name was unlawfully excluded from the ballot. There was, quote, Oladoja instead of Adedoja. The complainant prayed the court to declare as null and void any documents submitted by the leadership of the PDP to the Independent National Electoral Commission, INEC, recognizing Uche Secondus as the national chairman of the PDP. Adedoja also asked the court for the cancellation of the national chairmanship election held on Saturday, December 9th, 2017 at the Eagle Square, Abuja, where Secondus emerged as chairman.